Hello. This week has been a real adventure. Last week I posted a video, having 70 subscribers at that time. And seeing what I have accomplished, 200 subscribers. Words can't express how full and soft my heart is at the moment. But I can say my thank yous to those who are supporting me throughout this journey. Let's grow together. If you aren't interested or dislike the Haikyuu ships, then this video isn't for you. Otherwise, enjoy the video. In the Cartwheel group chat, April 24, 2021 at 11:29 p.m. King of Tech Crown is online. Yahoo! Wake up sleepyheads loving oikoa emoji. 𝘏𝑗𝑢𝑎SHU is online. I think I know what's about to go down. As you should, LOL. At everyone online right now. 2 others are online. Oh no. My phone vibrates too much, so I muted. You can't blame me. Crying Shoyo. What the heck? Whatever, anyways, I have a challenge idea. Do tell. I'm too lazy to do any challenges. RN Oikoa-san Yamaguchi is getting tired of this. I mean, I'm okay with it. Okay. So, I thought of this. Showing your partner no affection for the day? Is because it sounds interesting. Okay, maybe I'm now intrigued. Tell more please, great king. So here. We can maybe be seen as the clingy type. No offense, but you are the clingiest out of all of us. Full facts emoji. Ow. Whatever, just don't be clingy or affectionate, it's all you have to do. Unamused emoji. TsukiYama. Yamaguchi wasn't feeling well. Tsukishima went to his house to take care of him. Once he was there, he went upstairs only to see Yamaguchi sleeping. He was breathing calmly with his eyes closed. The sunlight reflecting so beautifully, giving Yamaguchi a light glow. Tsukishima quickly shows off a tiny smile, before heading downstairs to prepare breakfast. Yamaguchi wakes up a moment later, yawning. Remembering the challenge, he went downstairs to find his partner eating. Good morning. Oh, he actually came. Yamaguchi doesn't respond to the latter and grabs a plate. Tsukishima cocks up an eyebrow, staring at Yamaguchi, finishing his plate quickly to grab the medication. It's in the middle of the day. Yamaguchi is still on his phone, not starting even a single conversation. Tsukishima was staring at Yamaguchi, trying to figure out the situation. Could he be mad? Did Tsukishima do something to make Yamaguchi upset? Is Yamaguchi purposely trying to avoid him? Is Yamaguchi tired of him? What the heck am I doing standing here like a statue? Do something, damn it. Yamaguchi is clearly avoiding you. What have you done? ... Yams. Okay. It sounds so weird calling him by his actual name. The lack of the childhood name was the breaking point. Tsukishima grabs the spare keys from the table near him, reaching out for the door. And where is he going? I'll be back. I need to get something. With that being said, he closed the door, leaving Yamaguchi in a confused state, continuously staring at the door. Did he just? Has he gone too far? Did he upset him? Shit. 12 minutes later, why did I agree to this? Great, Tadashi, you did it. He's mad. Yamaguchi sat there for the past 12 minutes, internally blaming himself for Tsukishima's leaving. He couldn't do anything, he couldn't move, utter a word, he felt like an absolute idiot. A moment just after, the keyhole clicked. Tsukishima entering with a plastic bag on his hand. Yams. I'm back, sorry for the wait. He gave the plastic bag to Yamaguchi and went straight to the kitchen. Grabbing a fork, he hands the fork over to Yamaguchi, opening the plastic bag which contained a shortcake. Yamaguchi eyes the food item, then staring back at Tsukishima. Yeah. You seemed mad. I didn't know what I did, so I'm just gonna give you that. Sorry. Yamaguchi felt so happy and had this urge to jump on him out of happiness. Tsukishima then received a gentle smile from the latter, he couldn't help but to show off a slight smile himself. IwaOi 𝘏𝘗𝘠𝘣 had invited 𝘏𝘏𝘠 to come over. It's been almost an hour and the room was just filled with pure silence. The only sounds heard were their soft breathing and the typing sounds from 𝘏𝘏𝘠's phone. All may seem calm, but for 𝘏𝘗𝘠, the silence was deafening. The shorter had his hands in a ball, not too tight. Staring at the brunette who had his face in a bright smile, looking at his phone and leaning against the wall. "Oi! Are you hungry?" He started a conversation in an attempt to break the silence. "No." 𝘏𝘏𝘠 answered impassively, and went back to texting. "This feels strange. I'm missing how clingy he can be. How to make him pay attention to 𝘏𝘗𝘠 without him being all clingy? Ugh, this is a pain, what the heck." 𝘏𝘏𝘠 was glaring at the tall figure. 𝘏𝘏𝘠 notices, and he was trying to stop himself from laughing hard. 𝘏𝘏𝘠 lets out a grunt. "I'll just study to kill time." 𝘏𝘏𝘠 sat on his chair, unnoticed. He took a peek to see 𝘏𝘏𝘠 in a different position, but doing the same thing for the past minutes. He soon then went beside 𝘏𝘏𝘠, who was still busy on his phone, staring down at him. "If you aren't going to be clingy with me." He grabbed 𝘏𝘏𝘠's phone out of his hands and placed it on the side table. IWA. 𝘏𝘏𝘠 then proceeded to lay his head on 𝘏𝘏𝘠's lap. 𝘏𝘏𝘠 blinked a few times, then smiled from the action. 𝘏𝘏𝘠 proceeded to hug the taller. IWA-chan. "Sorry for whatever I did. Just please forgive me." The ace edged closer. 𝘏𝘏𝘠 could not help but chuckle loudly. 𝘏𝘏𝘠 looked up to see 𝘏𝘏𝘠 laughing hard. 𝘏𝘃ℎᵒℒ, what's funny? It's just you're so cute. 𝘏𝘏𝘠 lets out a laugh, stuttering on his words. "I silly IWA. It was a challenge. 𝘏𝘃ℒ." 𝘏𝘏𝘠 squeezes the setter till he couldn't breathe. Stop. SakuAtsu. After one exhausting week, 𝘏𝘃ℒ finally has the time to visit 𝘏𝑚𝑢's house. He knocks on the door, excited to see him. The setter eventually opens the door. And as 𝘏𝘃ℒ was expecting a welcome home Omi, he was left with an upset look on his face to notice the blonde leave right after opening. He notices 𝘏𝑚𝑢 laying on the couch watching the TV. 𝘏𝑚𝑢 faced 𝘏𝘃ℒ just to see 𝘏𝘃ℒ's furrowed eyebrows and his cute pouty face. As the simp 𝘏𝑚𝑢 is, it was hard for him not to smile. 𝘏𝘃ℒ said in a rather whiny tone. "Do you want to watch a movie?" "Ugh. Yeah, sure, whatever. What else can I do?" When 𝘏𝘃ℒ sat down, the setter edged a bit farther from the ace. 𝘏𝘃ℒ gave out a glare. 𝘏𝑚𝑢 felt his intense aura and quivered, panicking. "Can you stop?" 𝘏𝘃ℒ scoffs. He rolls his eyes in annoyance and goes back to watching. 𝘏𝑚𝑢 revealed a smirk and covered his mouth to hide it. 2 movies done, the couple had not made any contact ever since the movie watching had begun. 𝘏𝑚𝑢 groaned in exhaustion and was about to stand up, until 𝘏𝘃ℒ pulled him down beside him and wrapped his arms around the blonde. "Where are you going? We just began watching." "I want to sleep, Omi." 𝘏𝘃ℒ hugged tighter hearing the name, and rested his head on 𝘏𝑚𝑢's back feeling comfy. "No. Stay. Why though? You haven't gave me attention ever since I came here." He couldn't take it anymore, it was too funny. "Ha ha ha. Ha ha. That was a challenge." Immediately after hearing that, 𝘏𝘃ℒ stood up. Omi. What the heck? I thought I did something wrong, Mia. This is the consequence. You deserve it. No. Omi. I'm sorry. I won't do this again, I promise. Save it. 𝘏𝘃ℒ shut the bedroom door. Last part now. KageHina in text. Hot. Hey. There's no volleyball practice today, so I decided to come to your house. Why? What do you mean why? I want to spend time with you. Okay then. Baby book heavy black heart is offline. Okay. Real life POV. KageHina rang the doorbell, Hinata soon after opened the door. KageHina opened his arms expecting the ginger to jump into his arms. But to his surprise, nothing. Hinata stared at his arms for a good minute, and acted as if he had no clue on what to do. KageHina did a grabby motion with his hands from impatience. Boke hug me. No. KageHina gave off a familiar glare. Hinata showed no emotion. Not giving into the effect of the action done. He left the door open and went inside, no affection or emotion shown in the process, confusing the setter. The raven-haired blinked a few times, his eyes following where the ginger was. Hinata glanced at his back just to see KageHina sulking. Oh, how hard was it to resist squeezing the setter at this very moment. Afternoon came soon. KageHina peeked through Hinata's door to the bedroom. Hinata did not give a glance or notice on the setter's presence. He approached the inattentive, tapping his shoulder lightly. Hinata gave a light nod as a response, continuously staring at his phone. Pay attention to me. Poke, lunchtime. ... You can eat first. You did not just say that, you little brick. No. KageHina tries to drag Hinata by his shirt collar. The shorter struggled trying to untangle himself from his partner. The raven-haired carried the ginger on his back to the living room. He plops the body on the couch. KageHina. What the frick? KageHina leaned down, lowering his head until their faces were close. Kags. KageHina flops on the tiny ginger head. I love you. Hinata did not know whether to respond, or to continue with the challenge. I love you. Say it back, you moron. Hinata hesitated. Then giggled. Fine. I love you too, idiot. Just a reminder, you'll have to pay for not giving me a hug. Cuddles all day. I don't take no's. KageHina squeezed Hinata as if he's never letting the tangerine go. Hinata sighs, reciprocating the hug.